So now let's talk about the bonds which are formed or found in coordination compounds. So let's start with the classification of bonds. Interatomic bonds can be classified as ionic bonds, covalent bonds and metallic bonds. Interatomic bonds are the bonds which are formed between atoms. So interatomic bonds they can be classified between ionic, covalent and metallic majorly. So let's know what ionic bond is. So ionic bond is formed by the complete transfer of electrons between two atoms. So when we think about ionic bonds, we can take an example of two classmates A and classmate B. Now classmate A has a pen while classmate B does not have a pen. But classmate A doesn't really require the pen, whereas classmate B is in desperate need of it. So classmate A gives the pen to classmate B, and this forms an ionic bond between A and B. Covalent bond on the other hand is sharing of electrons. Again, we can take the same analogy of classmates. Now, in this analogy, let's say that the classmate A has a blue pen and the classmate B has a black pen. But the classmate A requires the blue pen and the classmate B also requires the black pen. So now, what happens is they come to an agreement. They say we share both the pens equally. We can take turns using each of the pens. So they share the pens, and in this case the pens can be substituted with electrons, so we can say that they share the electrons, and that is why this is a covalent bond. And metallic bonds are very simple. Metallic bonds are the bonds which exist in metals. So which bond is actually present in a coordination compound? Coordination compounds have a special type of bond which are known as coordinate bonds. So coordinate bonds are actually a type of covalent bonds. So that is why when you are classifying the different types of interatomic bonds, coordinate bond is not written as a classification because it is taken within the covalent bond. So what are coordination bonds? So I told you that covalent bonds are formed by sharing of the electrons, in which one atom each donates the electron. Coordinate bonds are also formed by sharing of electrons. But what is the unique property of the coordinate bonds? In coordinate bonds, both of the electrons which are shared between the two atoms, they come from a single atom. A has two electrons which it can share, whereas B does not have any electrons. So A gives both the electrons in the single bond, and they are shared by both A and B. So the electrons which are shared in the single bond are contributed just by A but shared by both. So that is a coordinate bond. So now let's start with a question upon ionic bonds, covalent bonds and coordinate bonds. So the question asks you, state the type of bonds present in NH4Cl. So the option A is electrovalent and covalent. So electrovalent is another name for ionic bond. The option B is electrovalent and coordinate. The option C is electrovalent, covalent and coordinate. And the option D is covalent and coordinate. So let's see what are the bonds present in NH4Cl. Nitrogen atom has 5 valency electrons. So out of these 5 valency electrons, 3 of the electrons nitrogen can use to bond with hydrogen. So all of these 3 are normal covalent bonds. The lone pair of the nitrogen atom, it can donate to hydrogen atom to form a coordinate bond. Now this gives the entire complex a positive charge. Now since this complex has a positive charge, it attracts the Cl negative atom. So between the positively charged complex and the negatively charged Cl atom, there exists ionic bond. So between the nitrogen and the hydrogen, this is a covalent bond, this is a covalent bond, and this is also covalent bond, and this is a coordinate bond. And between the entire complex and Cl negative, there is an ionic bond. So this complex has covalent bonds, coordinate bonds, as well as ionic bonds. So the correct option is option C.